Yo, welcome back to the Inner Circle. This week I am facing off against Liv and the New Orleans Saints Snow. The matchup is pretty scary. Let's take a look at it. My team consists of Hydreigon, Conkeldurr, Slowking, Klefki, Tangela, Wigglytuff, Torracat, Tornadus T, Scolipede, Palisand, and Lily. Liv's team consists of Zygarde, Keldeo, Slowking G, Decidueye, Metagross, Talonflame, Diancie, Sneasel, Type Null, Scorbunny, and Shelmet. The battle has not been played yet, so I don't even know how it's going to go, but I am excited for it. Again, the matchup looks pretty scary. Zygarde and Keldeo are a solid 1-2 punch, so let's see if I can handle it. I think I've prepped appropriately. I do have some scary stuff on my side that Liv's team does not appreciate as well. So we'll see how it goes. And without further ado, I'll take you right into it. All right, welcome to the battle. Let's do this. Need a win. Been a rough few weeks here. Differential wise, we're okay. Need some dubs though. Zygarde, Metagross, Slowking, G, DNC, Keldeo. No Decidueye. Metagross, Talonflame, DNC. Okay. Slowking looks alright against everything. And then I can teleport. Depending on what Liv's lead is. Good luck, have fun to live. And here we go. Slowking applies pretty good pressure here. Yeah, we just teleported out. Nothing on this team wants to take a hit from Hydra. And Earth Power seems like a pretty good neutral ground. Must be Assault Vested. That might kill. Slowking is strong. Doesn't kill. That's good. Let's bring my own Slowking out. We'll keep Hydra in the back now. I think it is Assault Vested. Like bombs shouldn't do too much. This should hit pretty hard. Yeah, that's good damage. I think it probably switches now. Probably wants regen. The Wii teleport. Metagross. We are gonna take an item from something. Or just paralyze it. I don't want Keldeo coming in. Meteor Mash shouldn't do too much. We're like max defense. So we do get the para on Metagross. That's pretty nice. And we're gonna seed something. Should give us a lot of health back. Tangela does not have the best health stat. Let's make a switch. Tangela can stay nice and healthy. So we need it healthy for Zygarde. I was gonna say, that did way too much. So with the lefties and the Leech Seed, we're looking pretty healthy. Might have Thunder Punch. Yeah, we should live. Barely, but we do. Nice little lefties, nice little Leech Seed, and then some regen to boot. We get the para. So Tangela has handled this Metagross really well. Take the Assault Vest from it, a para again, and then Leech Seed finishes it off. The Metagross goes down. Slowking G looks good here for Liv. Zygarde. Well, this was my Zygarde answer, so Sludge Wave is a possibility. Unless it's like max Spadef, we break this with Grass Knot. Yeah, okay. That's nice. We do break that. We learn it's lefties. We're just gonna keep clicking it. Sub again. The Grass Knot does a good chunk to Zygarde. I don't know what kind of set it is. But again, we just keep clicking it. Toxic. This is gonna hurt a lot. We're gonna learn what kind of set this thing is. Yeah, nice damage. Really good damage. It might be able to sub again. Grass Knot does nothing to Talonflame, so I could see that being a possible bring in here. But I think that's okay. We just go for Grass Knot again. It was able to sub. There goes the sub. Knockoff does potentially not enough. I'm gonna click it still, but potentially not enough. Hit or smack, that shouldn't kill. Yeah, it doesn't do much. The knockoff does kill. That's huge. Tangela taking on all the physical threats. Other than Talonflame. Tangela is still useful for Deancey though, so I'd like to keep it alive. And I really want Slowking to get some regen. So there's the Talonflame. At this point, yeah, I really want Slowking. To get some regen. Fuck. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. We don't need this anymore, but my problem with going into it is it doesn't do anything to Talonflame. Heavy duty boots. It is Sword Stance. I just need to break its Gale Wings. So that's what we're going to try to do. Wigglytuff kind of thick, so I can take a hit from this, I'm pretty sure. We're like nearly max defense. Swords Dances again. So again, I'm really just trying to break the Gale Wings. We don't take a +4 hit. Alright, there's a chance. There is a chance. Highly doubtful, but... Hydra comes in. Now that the Gale Wings is broken, it'll be Dark Pulse. And that's okay if Keldeo comes in. If DNC comes in, that's okay. So Hydra kills the Talonflame. All we've lost is our Wigglytuff. Which Wigglytuff was just here as like a secondary answer to Zygarde. It also did help with Keldeo a bit, but that's okay. There's the Keldeo. Going to Slowking. Could be Calm Mind. Toxic. That's a good bring. That's a good bring. I like it. Because Keldeo can't really touch Slowking, so that's pretty good bring. But we're gonna get our health back, and we're gonna go into Tornadus now. Let's click Dark Pulse. Doesn't do much. But it is damage. Liv can click Sludge Bomb here. At this point. Tornadus is still good for Keldeo. We're okay here, no matter what. We Scald for damage. This is our best DNC. Answer, Tangela is great too. Does about 50, like right on the mark, just about. Gold is pretty much free from here on out. Keldeo doesn't want to get burned, so Gold looks good all the way through. And if we burn the DNC, it dies. This, or I guess it doesn't. It might not die, but either way. I almost Psyshocked. Let's see if we can get a burn. No burn. Let's get some health back. Yeah, let's get some health back. I want to be at full still for Deancey and for Keldeo. I don't think Liv's Psychic's there. Yeah. If we get poisoned, we actually get guts. Oh, we don't. So we should be faster and can knock off into Mach Punch on Keldeo. We are Boots Conkeldurr this week. As Conkeldurr is running Defog. I will gladly take your item. Okay, we got plenty of time here. Hawk Punch doesn't do a whole lot. I don't actually need this for anything. We're gonna go down. Tangela is not super critical, but getting some health back would be good. Tangela's thick. Tangela's thick. We do learn that we're faster. I guess we'll just Grass Knot, whatever. Should have just Grass Knot last turn, but oh well. Does Tangela have 3 kills? I'm gonna let Tangela die here. Keldeo should come out, I would think. Or Slowking, I guess, to get some regen. Yeah, there's Keldeo. We're gonna try and Sunspore it. It's Calm Mind or something. I've shown my whole set, so we're gonna just let Tangela go down there. And Slowking should just be able to Psyshock to victory now. We'll throw off one more Psyshock. Actually, we'll throw off one. Poison's gonna hurt, though. I need this thing dead. True. We did Psyshock again. Is that enough to kill? I feel like it's not. Not. Okay, so we're going to switch and get healthy. This is about to chunk us pretty good. At this point, Earth Power should do enough to get us to victory as well. We're going to take a lot of rocks damage. Flip turn. Really need this hurricane to connect. No confusion. My own Slowking comes in, clicks Psyshock. Liv wins the speed tie that time. Oh, it does claim it there. Nice. Alright. We should win no matter what. But I am gonna... I don't want... No, Aqua Jet. There's no way Aqua Jet kills Hydra, right? I think we win every time if we just do this. Looks like Pump is the best thing that Keldeo had for Slowking. So that is gonna do it. Unless something funky happens, Slowking will pick up this last kill. Miss the Pump. And Psyshock claims the last one. So we take the dub there. Slowking and Tangela putting in a ton of work together. Sven. For those watching on YouTube, Sven said, "You really showed which Slowking reigns supreme." So let's walk through the team. We are going to switch scenes so you can see everything better. And here we go. So, this week, Conkeldurr was not my breaker. I know I've used Conkeldurr as breaker a lot, but this week it was not going to be the breaker. Conkeldurr looked good as more of a support mon this week. I couldn't fit like an offensive piece here. I had to run defog because I couldn't run it on anything else. And so I went more support. I mean, obviously, like, it's still a Conkeldurr. I still ran Adamant. I still ran Max Attack. But yeah, support in the sense that we were Guts heavy-duty boots, so we could come in and defog with the boots. We were Guts to absorb any sort of status. Knock off Mach Punch, Ice Punch defog. This could take a hit from Zygarde and Ice Punch it back. Mach Punch just because of priority, because we're slow as shit. And yeah, that was that. I'm gonna respond to DM real quick. Just grabbing my paste. There we go. Alright. So that was Conkeldurr. Next up is Hydra, and obviously from watching the match you all learned that it was Scarf. Scarf looked good in this one. Being able to outpace everything was really nice. The Slowking does straight wall this for the most part, other than Dark Pulse. Yeah, Draco Meteor is really, really good against Liv's team. The two resists are Metagross and Diancie, which I had coverage for both of them. Dark Pulse looks really good against Liv's team too. The three resists are Diancie, Sneasel, and Keldeo. And Keldeo does not want to take a Draco, and obviously Sneasel doesn't either. Sneasel doesn't want to take a U-turn either. Never clicked U-turn, didn't show that. Only showed Dark Pulse and Earth Power, never clicked Draco. Nothing real special about the EVs. I mean, it was fast enough to outspeed everything, and it was 252 to attack, and then the rest was spread out in the defenses and HP. So yeah, nothing much more to talk about there. Slowking is a G, and I'm not talking Slowking G. Slowking is my favorite mon on the team. Put in great work again. Only clicked Psyshock Scald and Teleport. Didn't show the Ice Beam. Again, I had an Ice move on just about everything on this goddamn team because Zygarde is such a threat. So, yeah, we ran Psyshock specifically for a Slowking G that was on the Spadef side. Obviously, I think actually Liv sent me her paste. Yes, it was Assault Fest, so that's why we ran Psyshock. Oh, that Keldeo was Scarfed. Interesting. That's a very interesting bring with Toxic. Didn't realize that. Yeah, didn't realize that. That would have been bad if I had saved Hydra for the end. Okay. Cool bring. Very cool bring. Yeah, the Slowking matches up really, really, really well against Liv's team. Really hard to break, and if we take a look at the team one more time, it hits Zygarde, it hits Keldeo, it does well against Slowking G. It hits Decidueye, even though it obviously doesn't want to stay in on Decidueye. Um, Scald for the Metagross, Scald for Talonflame, Scald for Deancey. Sneasel doesn't want to come in on a Scald. Null, I think, is like probably the best answer to Slowking. And then Scorbunny and Shellman are not real mons, but that's just the way it is. I know Liv's been messing around with the F tiers. But yeah. That's Slowking. The EVs on it. 244 in HP, 148 modest in Spatak, and then 116 Spadef. So that Spatak investment really helped us take out that Slowking G. Let's move on to Tangela, the other MVP of this one. Tangela is going to get a thumbnail, folks. Tangela, first match it's shown up to, and it did so well. Me and Liv just talked about how we both forgot that Skitter Smack drops Spatak. And totally forgot about that until it was too late. Tangela, let's getting back to it, is a really annoying mon. It's just so weird that it's got such a good Spatak stat for what it is, right? I mean, it's got 100 Spatak, and I actually invested in it this week, so I had 164 Spatak. That helped me with a max HP Zygarde, breaking its substitute. I think there was something else that it was for. Maybe it did like 50% to Keldeo, something like that. It mattered. The investment mattered. We were bold with 100 defense and 244 HP. Obviously, we're Eviolite because that's what Tangela does. And I showed the whole set. Knockoff Grass Knot, Leech Seed, Stun Spore, really just annoying in general. That's just what Tangela does. It's just a frustrating amount to play against because it can do so many different things, and it's just a Tangela, you know? And with regen, it's very hard to kill. I brought all 3 of my regen mons this week. So yeah, throwing off a Leech Seed on top of having 3 regen mons makes it really hard to take out my team. And then Stun Spore was really the intention was to catch something coming in with it. Obviously, we caught the Metagross, and the Metagross did proc Para twice right at the end of its life. So that was really awesome to see Tangela put in such work. Next up was Torn. Torn has a really good matchup most of the time. That Slowking being Assault Vest caused some trouble for us. So we couldn't really do what we wanted to against it. We were Expert Belt. This is one of the first weeks that we've been like super offensive with our Torn. Expert Belt with 252 in Spatak. We were Naive Nature so that our Iron Tail could kill Deancey from full. And we weren't, using this thing to switch into stuff for the most part. So I sacrificed some of that Spadef. That the remaining EVs were 212 in speed, 8 in attack, and 36 in HP. So getting back to the moveset, Icy Wind obviously for Zygarde, Hurricane just general good stab, and Dark Pulse primarily for Slowking, also for Metagross. But yeah, those were the 2 that it was primarily for. And I don't know, Iron Tail was like hey, I need something to hit Deancey because currently I don't, and Iron Tail is the best thing, so I made it work. Obviously, it only has 75% accuracy, but if we needed to click it, I had faith in Torn that it would hit it, which is probably not an appropriate thing to put faith in. And so last but not least, Wigglytuff, like I said, mid-battle was kind of a mid-ground for Zygarde. It stopped Zygarde from locking into a dragon move if it was like a band set or like an outrage click, that sort of thing. That was really the only reason for the Wigglytuff. I mean, it also checked Decidueye, so that was another reason to bring it. I had Palossand on here for at first, and then I considered Klefki, but I wanted something that could take on Zygarde if needed. So I ended up on Wigglytuff, and I've actually enjoyed Wigglytuff this season, especially as such a low tier mon. Ice Beam, Dazzling Gleam, Wish Protect. I think I've pretty much listed off everything that those moves were for. I guess I didn't say Dazzling Gleam for Keldeo. Obviously, we couldn't touch Slowking with this. We used it to break the Gale Wings on Talonflame, which, shout out to Game Freak for making Gale Wings only when you're at full health. Because, like, fuck, man. In Gen 6, that was so strong. Anyway, Wish Protect, pass fat wishes to mons on my team, or even just to heal up myself with Protect. So that was pretty much the gist of it for Wigglytuff. It was kind of like a I don't know what sixth to bring. So that's what we ended up on. Although Palossand looked really good. Only 2 ghost resists. Sneasel and type null. So I really did kind of want to bring Fallow, but you know, we ended up on Wigglytuff, and it worked. So that's gonna conclude week 8 here. We're now 3-4 in the league, I believe. Let me check. Hello. Should be 3-4 plus 1 now. Oh no, 3-5. Right, my bad. Should be 3-5 plus 1 now. So -4. So 3-5 with a -4 diff. That is gonna move us ahead of Liv in the standings by like a few diff, 4 diff. And then depending on how week 8 goes for the other 3 and 4 teams, that could bring us into the potential playoff ranks. So we just need to keep on grinding, keep getting some wins here, and hopefully we can crack into the playoffs. So we'll see how it goes. And with that, I'm gonna get out of here. Stay tuned. Tomorrow and Sunday, I have battles coming. They're late for you European viewers, so you'll probably miss them and have to catch the VOD or the YouTube video later. But yeah, tomorrow is RDL. Sunday is my new league, which has been announced in the server that it's in, but it hasn't been announced on my channel yet. So stay tuned for that. There will be the announcement coming on Monday. So with that, thank you all for watching. Thanks for joining the Inner Circle, and we will catch you all